Hi, my name's Efrain Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Cardenas. We are originally from Texas, but we are proud to call Minnesota home. We have 2 adult children and have been parishioners for the past 4 years and love St. Ed's. Your smiles and the warmth of the greeters made all the difference for us. Today we would like to say a few words about stewardship and share our personal experiences. Stewardship is a response we make in gratitude to God for what He has given us. It is an intentional, planned, proportionate giving of our time, talent, and treasure.
When our oldest was 1.5 years old, he was diagnosed with cancer. It was a challenging time for our family, and he was able to have surgery to successfully remove the tumor. But what I remember most was the way the Catholic community rallied around us. The word had spread from an email Vanessa sent asking for prayers. We received many encouraging notes back, but one I specifically remember. A parish 1,500 miles away somehow received our note, and they gathered at the local church to pray the rosary for our son. Over 100 parishioners showed up and prayed for this young boy who they had never met.
We were in awe of this generosity, and thanks be to God that our son has been cancer-free for almost 20 years now. The seed that was planted within us was gratitude, and it grew, and we began to recognize the gifts God showers upon us every day, whether that's a gift of hope that provided from far away or the gift of loving a community right here close to home like St. Ed's.
And so we began to give support to our church and become stewards. I'd be lying to you if I said we didn't at first have reservations. We didn't ever feel like we had extra money or time, but we started with what we could, and we increased it from there, setting a goal to eventually be getting to a full tithe.
Our stewardship includes our time, our talent, and our treasure. At St. Edward's, we have nearly 1,300 families that are stewards who are entrusted with the care of our parish, our ministries, our facilities, and our financial stability. Through financial stewardship, we are encouraged as parishioners to consider our grateful response to our generous God. We are truly giving back a portion of what God has given us.
There are many aspects to life in a healthy parish. The most important is our spiritual component. Receiving of the sacraments, a place to immerse our children and grandchildren in the Catholic faith, a place to cultivate lasting friendship based on our common belief in God. And to accomplish this spiritual component, we need to support our staff, care for our buildings, and tend to our financial stability.
Here at St. Edward's, we are very careful and intentional about spending money. Our staff is an appropriate size. We are very blessed to have a large number of dedicated volunteers who are critical to the running of our parish. We have little debt. That being said, our buildings and grounds are 50 years old and require upkeep, a lot like the homes that we all live in.
I invite you to give serious consideration to a sustained and consistent increase in your weekly, monthly, or annual offering to St. Ed's. I want to mention one more thing many parishioners have been using for quite some time: electronic giving. We have a system in place that allows the use of credit cards and pre-authorized deductions from checking and savings accounts.
The electronic methods are all automatic, which offers convenience, security, and a steady, sustained income for the parish. Now, you don't have to write 50 or more checks per year or worry about having enough cash on hand at the time of offering. Of course, we will still have the weekly and monthly offertory envelope system for those who prefer that method.
In conclusion, I want to remind everyone that next weekend is Commitment Weekend. We ask that you come prepared to complete the commitment cards.
Thank you so much for your gifts of time, talent, and treasure to our parish. God calls us to provide for the needs of the church. Let's answer this call as God's stewards with gratitude.